friends, I'm so glad you're here today. I went to the Restore in Sandusky. There's also a smaller store called Roll It Forward in Milan. I also ran into Hobby Lobby, so let's get started and see what I found. Well friends, we're heading to Restore in Sandusky. Let's see if we can find some treasures. Well, on the way to Restore, I realized it's Friday and this store called Roll It Forward is open. Let's go in and check it out. They definitely have a lot of dishes. They used to have big pieces of furniture when they were in a location a little farther down the strip in this mall, but it's a lot smaller here. But it's much cleaner than their last location. Lots of things to see. Close up of that little dragonfly is kind of cute. Hang some florals in it for spring. Some silver, nothing very tarnished or heavy quality. This one was kind of thin. I picked that one up. Looks like a door knocker. Wonder if that would make little ripple cookie edges. Kind of cute. Look at these cute old school chairs. There's 3 of them. Everything here is by donation. It usually goes to a good cause. Look at that sweet young girl's dress. So pretty. Here's a close-up of the toy section and children's clothing. Lots of lovely things here. It'd be worth a trip if you're near Sandusky. Too bad the butterfly print wasn't a little brighter. Kind of just paper. Thought this piece of artwork was kind of pretty. It's not usually my style. I don't know if it's more like a Monet. Kind of pretty.
Oh my god, you gotta read. Yeah, this one though.
Not sure what this unusual thing is. Oh, it's like ceramic. Leave in the comments if anybody knows what that is. Know if it's yard art? Some more little wooden chairs. Some cane back chairs. Or I should say cane bottom chairs. Those are cute. All 3 are different. This lamp is pretty cool, but I don't really need another lamp. Wasn't in the gray shade. Got this cute little metal colonial floor lamp. It would look good somewhere, huh? And a couple of really nice brass lamps. I'm looking for some tapestry pillows. On Krista Meeker's channel, I saw some beautiful, lovely ones. I'm trying to find something similar. I thought these were kind of pretty. Just not my colors, just a little too soft. Those are lovely. Filling wasn't too bad inside of them. Ooh, what's this? Figures. Hold still, guys. Well, sort of tapestry, but a pumpkin. Not quite what I was looking for. Let's see what we've got up here. Wow, that's a dark velvet pillow.
Yeah.
They have a lot of pretty seasonal decor. In pretty nice shape. Don't forget, it's never too early to shop off season. Get the bargains now. That's interesting. Looks hand painted.
Stand by the box. You leave that box here until the...
Kind of pretty, but close up a little on the cheesy side. You know my weakness. Any kind of white throw blanket. Well, friends, after that little pit stop at Roll It Forward, the donations were for the Boy Scouts, so I was really thrilled about that. My son Jacob is an Eagle Scout. Anyway, I decided that I was not going to go to Restore, but it got the best of me. I pulled in and now I'm at Restore. So let's go see what treasures we can find today. If you have never been to a Restore or a Habitat for Humanity, they usually have a lot of things on the outside. Ooh, I like that pedestal sink, but not needed right now. If we ever had a second bathroom, but no room in our 1840s home for that one. But anyway, on the outside, there are always lots of good deals. So let's go in and see what's there. Maybe we can find some patio furniture today. Look at this chair, $40. Came in a couple days ago. That would be so pretty for Emma's room upstairs. Let's go check out the furniture. I got so excited. I thought this was velvet. It's like the perfect color. It's still a beautiful chair. $40 for this one as well. Oh, marked down to $30. I actually liked this piece, even though it's slightly early American on the bottom. It has a really beautiful undertone, more brown instead of orange. $150. Look at the door inserts. That's really lovely. 10% off in store. Look at this gorgeous rug. It's got some sage green in it. Some dark burgundy. I have no idea how big that is. That is lovely. And look at this lovely chair. caning just got a little spot that's messed up, but that just adds to the character. Look at the pattern, a nice 12 pattern. $18 with a 10% off. Somebody has to hold me back. Look at the beautiful wood on this chair. Even the striping is very French. That is beautiful as well. I could see this being painted black if possible. If not, the gold would work as well. Turning it into like a huge terrarium looking thing. Look at that, that is awesome. If anybody's looking for chandeliers, this is definitely the place to come. Restore in Sandusky. Look how lovely those are. Two beautiful, gorgeous outdoor lamps. Well, friends, as you can see, it's a busy day for me. Stopped in Hobby Lobby. I'm looking for like the softest blush pink peonies. Mine are just a little on the bright side. These actually are a little more orange in person. So let's see what we can find today if there's anything. It looks like a lot of the spring florals are pretty picked over. But look at this fall section. They are just filling it to the brim. All the dried flowers. Here are these books that I love. I have one at home with birds. They open up and I put my remotes in them. So they must get these all the time, obviously. Ooh, look at this dark one. Oh, I think I saw that last year. That is so pretty for fall. It's in the gift section, so it won't be half off. There's my little bird one way down there. If you're a homemaker, even if you don't have kids at home and you love to thrift, things seem to get out of control a little bit, and I have been finding so many things. I just can't get over how many things I have been finding. Look at these beauties. Just prepping the strawberries for the freezer. I just have a cookie sheet and I lined it with just some wax paper. Freeze them for about an hour. Okay, we're going to get started on Hobby Lobby. Will be the first place that I will show you. Oops, a little noisy there. I only got a couple things from Hobby Lobby. I went in there looking for hooks for our hummingbird feeders, and I found these lovely hooks. So look how large these are. Let me try to get that in focus. There we go. This was $7.99. They only had one of them, so I wound up with the smaller one. This one was $4.99, and here's the size of this one. So one of each. And I did pay full price, but I kept my receipt, and already it's only been a few days, already it is half off. So keep your item. They won't let you get the discount if you just take your receipt in. So take your item, keep your tag on, and take that in, and they will discount that for you and credit you. That was from Hobby Lobby. I could not believe all of the fall things that were already in. The spring section was decimated. But if you're looking for fall, now's the time to go get it. Well, this is something I bought in one of my other thrift hauls a few months ago. You will probably recognize this from my spring haul. Look at that cute little bird. Ooh, it's went up in price. $5.49 when I bought it. This was just a few months ago. And for those that don't know, they open up, they're magnetic, and it holds my my remotes. The DVD player one is downstairs, but it holds, oh wait, the TV one's downstairs, which is very skinny for the frame TV, but it holds my DVD player, and of course the little remote for my candles, and the frame remote. Well, I found this book in the spring because last fall I was actually looking at this book. There, I'll give you a close-up. It's got all the browns and, let me see, there we go. I guess a brown and rose is how it's kind of picking up. It's very pretty. Anyway, the bird will not do for fall as much, so this will be my fall book. Oh, the inside's a little different. They made it look kind of like paper. The difference in price, the new one is now let me get closer, $6.99. So in just a few months time, it went from $5.49 to $6.99. And they don't discount these because these are in the gift section. The bird is still my favorite, but this will be very pretty at fall. I'm excited to use this. So you have to get these when you see them. They have other choices. I should have some footage in the beginning. And that was it for Hobby Lobby. And then on the way to Restore, I forgot about a little store called Roll It Forward. They're the ones that do donations, and this week was Boy Scouts, as I mentioned, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. So I stopped in there real quick and was on the way. So I went there instead of Restore at first, and I was going to try to be really good, and I wasn't. I went to Restore as well. But here are the few things I got from the donation place. I ended up paying about $12 for everything. So I don't know what they charge for each thing. I just had $12 in singles. I used my egg money for the egg lady. So anyway, I'll show you what I got from them. This is kind of large. I don't know how this will show up. Let me put it over here. So with Christmas in mind, this is a really dark blue. There you can see in the close-up. A dark blue velvet. Gosh, it's so big I can't even get on camera. There we go. A dark blue velvet pillow. I do need to take the lint roller to it. I had these outside in a big bag on the porch for several days, but I had Christmas in mind, obviously. As you guys know, shop off season. And this huge pillow, it's coming off kind of cherry on camera. It's more of a bright cranberry, but this one is down filled. Let's see, this is probably, I don't know, 22 by 22. It has a brand on it somewhere. Here it is. I'll have to look this, oh, I did not see this. TGH, and it says Tessitura, made in Italy. I knew it was quality. I could just tell. So I'll have to look up that brand and see what these retail for. Down-filled. Oh, good, there is a zipper. That was probably worth the whole trip. Oops, this thing is huge. Let me go grab that tissue paper real quick, and I'm going to make homemade ornaments out of this, and who knows what else. Birds on there. So that is going to look just stunning. Let's see if I can hold up both at the same time and show you. There, that is just going to look gorgeous. You probably know what this already is. Silly me, you're going to laugh. I wonder what you crimp with this. It reminded me of like an edge of a pierogi or something, but it wasn't, you know, shaped like a pierogi shape. Then I thought this would be really cute for cookies, like sugar cookies, and to stamp this and make cute square sugar cookies instead. And my husband actually had a great idea, the shortbread cookies. So anyway, hopefully that's what it is. If you guys know what it is, leave it in the comments. This was a really lovely find. I don't see any markings on it. Let's see if the lid does. No. But it's just this little glass dish. Let me get that the right way. There we go. To me, that looks like a door knocker. Yeah, or you would engrave it. Yeah, something where you might engrave your initials or an initial, possibly. So it's just a glass jar. I should Google this as well. Little, looks like tulips. Tulips going around. Probably paid $1 for this, but isn't that pretty? So in case you guys didn't realize, we're in a different filming situation. I'm actually in my dressing room upstairs right now. So these curtains, these are Waverly Classics. I don't think there's a date on them. That would be cool if there was. These are going to be for my kitchen. I love to switch out curtains, lampshades, artwork, faux florals. I would have real, but sadly, bad allergies. So they come in for my photos, and then they have to go back outside again. But at least I get a little pleasure bringing them in, even if it's just for a few moments. But anyway, these curtains are going to go in my kitchen. I must have been on a pink theme, because you'll know when you see what I bought from Restore. I must have had a certain color in mind. These are going to be for my kitchen. I have 2 of them. And I like shorter curtains because I have a lot of plants down there. And I'll show everything styled at the end. There, look at the pattern. Look how pretty that is. It's beautiful. They're lined with like a very soft white lining. So they're very long. I'll back up so you can see. This is doubled. So this should fit my double window. If not, I got 2 of them in case. And if I don't need the second one, I have 2 tiny windows in there as well. So I have a second one. I finally made it over to Restore. As you saw in the footage, these lovely Christmas bulbs, they're quite large. I got a box of 4 and another box of 4, and then this one only had 2, which was totally fine. Give a little close up. They're kind of a dark wine cranberry, and those are going to be for my Christmas tree, obviously coming up. This beautiful little lamp was actually from Hobby Lobby, $34.99. It has this sweet little burlap lampshade, and the base is kind of distressed. I thought it was very French looking, so that will be placed in my kitchen. Well, sorry about any noise in the background. We have purifiers going, everything like that, but she's in the house. Now we just have to get her upstairs. Just got back from all that shopping. I got a new vacuum, cordless for pets. Hopefully that'll be great. We found a lot of things today. My car was full. Now to unpack all of these groceries. Eat a chicken from Sam's. Don's putting a tarp on the floor since there's metal under the chair, since it's a recliner. And it'll stay here till we can get some help and get that upstairs in Emma's room. Might take 2 hands. Yeah, it's like 2 pieces put together. So is the other side a little tighter? Yeah. That's probably the screw. Hold on 1 second. Okay, awesome. I helped Maddie unscrew the 1 screw. Does it look like the ruffle's fitting? I don't know if I have it. Here, let me just go a little more. I don't know how well this is getting filmed. I feel like I'm right on top of it. Okay, I'll fix it. Thank you, Maddie. And here is my staged recliner, if you want to call it staged. Still parked in the dining room. I moved the hall tree, so here's a front view for you guys. Yep, $40, half off, made it 20. And I love the fact that I did not even know it was a recliner. Hopefully next time you see it, it will be in Emma's room. I'll give you guys an update. While I'm in the kitchen, I just wanted to get some footage of this. I know the dryer's going, but look at those trees. It is raining like crazy. It was fine just a second ago when I was filming. But the ambiance is just so pretty in here right now. Don't forget to watch our previous video of how my husband turned that little ugly barn into a beautiful, my friend at church calls it a she shed. So cute. I told her I'm sorry, it is not a she shed. I wish it was. Nothing in there is mine. But it looks like a she shed from the outside. Anyway, don't forget to watch that video, and I'm also linking some future projects that we have going on. My husband is working on the back, well, the front of our carriage house. We're almost done with the sides. And I'll show some footage here. It is going to be stunning. I can't wait for him to get that project wrapped up, but I'm so excited to see the front. That's going to be gorgeous. And I'm also going to give you a little sneak peek of another thrifting trip that I did with my friend Debbie. It was a fairgrounds, Ashland Fairgrounds in Ohio. Well, here's that sneak peek I promised you. The portrait says it's from 1915. And she was 16 years old. That would mean she was born in 1899. She is lovely. So don't forget to watch my upcoming thrift haul. There is also a church rummage sale coming up in Sandusky, so keep watching. You won't want to miss any of these wonderful thrift hauls. As a reminder, cottage garden season is definitely upon us. Everything is blooming. And if you're not sure how to even start a cottage garden, please head to my blog. I will have the link in the description, and head over there. I have a free little ebook for you that might help you out with what my favorite cottage garden flowers are, how to plant them, how to keep them. I hope that little book inspires you to get started on your own little cottage garden today. Well, friends, today is an exciting day. My daughter asked me if I had gotten home yet. We had a graduation ceremony at church. My friend's son graduated high school, and this was waiting for me on my porch. A cute little green planter with a couple of chocolate-covered cherries. Not really keto. That's okay though. Some hand lotion. Some Milano cookies, a sweet card, and a face mask. I think the card is just perfect. It says you worked hard, you kept your nose to the grindstone, you persevered, and look what you got. Happy 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank my daughter and thank everybody that has subscribed to me. I can't wait to make you more videos. I hope you have a very blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Time to go celebrate.